107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
The first time I met this beautiful lady, it was on her debut of the first album, which was like 6 albums ago.
Yeah. It was ages ago. I was a baby. I was like 15, 16 or something.
No
like
way.
that.
We let you into the club and you were 16? What?
That was an issue for me.
Wow.
Quite
so
regularly.
You know what? We didn't know. Well, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. Josh Stone. Josh Stone is her name. Look, we are periscoping. I'm periscoping for a quick moment. So for all my friends who may be following myself or me on Twitter.
This is a first for me.
First time.
You have never periscoped before.
Well, thank you for being on my Periscope for the first time.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Look, Josh Stone, this week, you will be dropping your 7th album.
Yep.
How happy and how proud of you are of this particular project, which is entitled Water for Your Soul?
I'm very proud of it. It did take me a minute to make it. You know, there's been some records that have been like jammy and, you know, it takes, you know, maybe 2 weeks to record, another 2 weeks to mix type vibe.
It seems
this one,
your journey, your musical journey on this one, you wanted to do something a little different.
Yes.
Than you did in the past.
Yeah, very much so.
Explain exactly what that journey was about.
Well, so now I'm completely and totally free. So I can just make whatever music I want without being told off, which is a wonderful thing.
So that means, ladies and gentlemen, let me interpret that if I may.
Yes, please do.
That means you're doing your music independently now.
Yes, completely, yeah.
Which means you are the CEO of your own label.
Isn't that funny?
That is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nice. It affects the music big time. So I can just be free.
Now, see, we didn't know this on the other side of the coin, but obviously, whatever music that was brought to your attention that you were suggested or led to do, you always brought it with the pure essence of soul. I mean,
no, for sure. Yeah, definitely. So when I did the Soul Sessions with Betty Wright, I was like completely in awe of what was going on, and I was being taught a lot. I see that as like, this is my lessons. And then Mind, Body and Soul, they let me write a little bit. And I was still 17, so I still didn't really know what I was doing.
Wow. I
really didn't, but I was kind of figuring it out, and it was all lovely. And then everybody from the label, they disappeared. And then I was like, oh no, everyone's gone.
But wait. So those early writings that you did on Mind, Body and Soul, where did that inspiration come from? Well, like, you know, because some of those songs were really deep for a young lady your age.
I'm a deep kind of girl.
I guess so. I mean,
I'm very emotional. I mean, I've always been very emotional. Like sometimes some would say over the top emotional, but I think that helps with writing. But you know, I was definitely learning, so I had a lot of great co-writers back then too.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have warp speed ahead like 6 years. 7 years now.
Yeah.
So now you've really become really entrenched in life.
Completely, yeah.
Completely.
I suppose so. But you know what I think, if I may say, I think that the older you get, the kind of, I hate to use the word jaded, but I think you get less emotional, not more.
I don't know. I really?
Yeah, because you get used to it. It's like that doesn't hurt as bad.
But relationships, if we're going to talk about relationships, relationships kind of takes us topsy-turvy. It takes us in a lot of different directions.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can get used to heartbreak.
Yeah.
I mean, heartbreak is something that men, when we fall, we fall.
But do you let yourself go completely, or have you learned your lesson?
You know what? See,
that's the question.
We're going to talk about vulnerability.
Right?
We're going to talk about
Oh, you're one of those sweet guys.
Oh my God!
I can tell. I can tell.
She's basically saying I'm too soft.
That's You're what she's. No, it's nice. There's not many of you guys left.
Okay. Hey, look. Can we get into something? I can go to some music because she just took me.
Open up. I'm here, man.
Okay. All right. Wait. What's your sign? What's your sign?
Aries.
April. Oh, okay.
How about you?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I like Virgo.
The first time I put the CD in,
right,
I said, she had to spend some time in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But as you just shared with me just a moment ago,
Not so
reggae
much.
music is really a part of the London kind of experience.
It is very much. I'd say it's covered in reggae and soul music. Our little island. It certainly is. So.
I want to know, and you got to excuse my stupidity, but you are one soulful.
Aw. Cheers.
Soulful woman that's not black. I mean, so what has connected you to soul music? What always attracted you? Because I mean, you've worked with some of the legends. You've had the opportunity, as you just said a moment ago, with Betty Wright.
Yes.
You've touched the stage and touched the mic with James Brown.
Right.
You've touched the mic with Al Green. We're talking about iconic legends.
Mm-hmm.
So what attracted you, and at what age did you gravitate to soul music?
Do you know what? I just listened to whatever's around and chose. So in my house, I guess my mum and my dad are, they get the blame for that. They played a lot of different type of music.
That's great.
You know, my mum played a lot of big female vocals, so I gravitate a lot towards that. My dad played the reggae and the James Brown thing.
Is Mummy a singer as well?
Mummy, she is very creative. She writes songs with me all the time, but
joke.
can't sing a lick.
Well, hey, look.
But my dad can sing, so you put them both together and you get me.
A cosmic Josh Stone. There you go. Do you get criticized for making soul records?
Yes.
Why?
Purely because of my skin color.
Really?
Yeah, big time, all the time. But people have got over it a little bit more now. You know, so it's kind of like died out a bit. They have a little bit more respect. But, you know, people do. People talk a lot of silliness, don't they? It's just life.
Yeah. And I figure we got by that, but I keep getting reminded,
it happens,
even
man.
though we're in 2015, you know, there's some people that still want to hold on to
it comes
bias.
back.
Yeah. Speaking of soul, you've won so many British awards over the years.
Well, two.
Does it really matter? I mean, because in talking with you tonight, you're happy to be a part of, obviously, what's going on now, social media-wise.
Yeah.
And even in the industry, but does it matter? Are you at a stage in your life where you're just satisfied because of the kind of music that you're able to sing and deliver? Does that bring happiness to you, whether you win an award or not? Yeah,
no, the awards are I hate to say they're irrelevant, but they are kind of a little bit, because it doesn't matter who has said, well done, that's fantastic, we all love you.
It doesn't define you.
No, it just matters, what was your day like? What was your life like? You know, my goodness me, I've had such a lovely time, you know, making music with all different sounds, and, you know, wonderful, wonderful things have gone on. So, you know.
Please come back, and we're going to try to work on her so she can definitely get into the New York City area at least to do a performance.
That'd be lovely.
So I'm going to work on this. But all continued success. Don't forget the brand new CD is Water for Your Soul. Here's a beautiful track that she did with Damian Marley.
Mm-hmm.
On The Quiet Storm. Night, night, baby.